Yeah, we on the upward trail, baby. We're on the upward trail. We're on the upward trail. That car 54, boy, that is bad. That's some cold TV, man. Cold TV. You got Nipsey Russell in there. Nipsey Russell and the chick he was married to, a girl he going with. She look good too. Boy, some good looking women back in the old days. I don't remember watching any of those shows. I don't. I was preoccupied, you know, church and school and all kind of stuff. Constant distractions, I guess. Constant attractions. I could barely remember the loudness of a Stevie Wonder concert. Loud. Sound like he was right in that, right there down the street. Music was so incredible. Didn't get to go. So I'm at my grandmama's house. And the sound was so loud from I think it had to be the Cotton Bowl. The sound was so loud, man. You could hear it, just 20, 30 blocks away from the stadium. Man, I wish I was there. I wish I could have went, but it was just enough as listening to it there and knowing that was what I wanted to get into, wanted to be part of. There you go, man. The upward trail, B. Sometimes it ain't all that it's cracked up to be. It's not all it's cracked up to be. So, but you stay on that upward trail, though. You stay on it. Please stay on it. You don't turn around and go back down. You don't do that. Say, I don't get it sometimes, but hey, hello, I see you. At that boy. At that boy. King Grant, I see you, B. Yeah, for real. I'm in here. I'm on the upward trail, baby. We're on the upward trail. That's Brett up in there, King Grant, 1354. What's up now? Nah, 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 nah. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, hey, hey. Did I use crack? It's Breezegen. Breezegen. No, we don't use that one. No, we don't use that one. There's another word for it. There's another form of it, dude. Hey, Bretsky, what up, Chief? Yeah. Crack. Yeah, crack is whack, right? Crack is now. If you don't know about that, it is now, it's now so passe, it's so weak. If you get caught with it, you stupid. If you get caught selling it, you stupid. Caught being around it, you dumb. That's just all it is. It makes you, crack the sky. You know what I'm saying? That's just ignorant. So yeah, I gotta say that for that much. Yeah, you breezing, breezing. I feel you, cause there's other things out there now that way worse than that is. I feel you. Word up, breeze. I feel you. There's way more things out there, that's different now that you can't suspect that they're using it or not, you know, even by the behavior. Some of this stuff has became just regular, like just a regular thing. You know, when I went to Chicago and I was up there trying to holler at some women and stuff, holler at the ladies. And I was wondering why I keep bombing out with these girls up here, man. And everything will be so great until we get to the point of where, committal, let's go talk, let's go do this, let's go do that. No, I didn't have the krugs. I didn't have the krugs. I wasn't suited and booted. I didn't have on the fancy stuff with the fancy car. So yeah. Oh, I'm hollering at you. I gotta put my one glass eye on. Yeah, live music, May, Nakamura. I like it. Live music, May, Nakamura. Yeah, I'm gonna look you up. Yeah, I make music too. I'm a musician. I like to see what you're talking about too on the music tip. So definitely give a shout out to live music, May Nakamura. Whoa, she is the lick. Yeah, May. I like that. Yeah, that's different. And the real Rosa Parks 420. She say I'm tweaking it. No, already. You twerking or you tweaking? No, I can dig it. Both is cool. Both is pretty freaking cool. Put my glass on like that. Where am I at right now, man? I am in the United States, trapped in a DeSoto. I'm trying to get out of the car. I can't get out of the car. And that's what we're working on. We're working on the project, the music project. We're working on the working visas so I can work when I'm in other countries. We're also recycling and at crazy amounts right now, raising the money to facilitate everything, to facilitate problems right now. And I'm like, yeah, there's so many dang problems. There's so many things jumping up. Oh, I need this, I need that, I need that, I need that. We need this, we gotta pay that, gotta pay that, gotta pay that. Oh, this just broke. Oh, gotta fix the brakes. Oh, we gotta fix the tire. Oh, we gotta go pick up the car. Oh, we gotta send the death certificate in. Oh, we gotta do this. Oh, man, it's just so much stuff going on. I'm like, dude, I'm trying to simplify my life. Yeah. What country I'm going to, man? I'm going to Uruguay, Paraguay. I'm going to Germany. We're going to Spain. Going to Argentina. Ooh, I love me some Argentina women. I love the way they look. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I wanna, tickle the fancies on the Holland ladies and stuff. Paris. One guy said he didn't like Paris. It's kind of dingy and dirty looking. So yeah. Behave. Yeah, I'm gonna behave. Man, Nakamura. There's a girl that does tarot reading on here. I got big super dreams. I've been to Germany, been to Mexico, and I definitely enjoyed it. I'm trying to get back out. I gotta get back out. And I want to see all 50 states plus all the stuff that the United States is partner of. I want to see all 50 states. I've only been to 15. I want to see all the rest of them, all of them. So yeah. Go to pizza. I'm not doing that sticker thing. I feel y'all YouTube. Y'all keep putting this extra little crap in there. Put the extra likes in there. That's what y'all need to do. Yeah, suggestion box early in the show. Please, if I've got 3 to 20 people, give me half of those likes. Because just because you're here and you're in there more than 5 minutes, automatic like. Yeah, I'm not going to play with y'all, man. I'm not going to play with y'all. I'm not going to keep begging for likes and all that. I don't give a rip about that. Begging for likes, begging for subscriptions, begging for... Nah, dude, no. I'm not doing it. What is my genre? My genre is more so boom, 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 boom. Have you heard of Miriam Makeba? You heard of Fela Kuti? Have you heard of hip hop producers like R2D3, whatever it's called? Producers like Large Professor, producers, sounds of like Stevie Wonder type thing. It's just a different. I'm a Parliament funkadelic type of dude. I like the funk, and I like when they would get experimental. So I'm gonna say experimental. Yeah, you know Miriam Makeba. Mama, you know, the pata, you know, that kind of stuff, that the tribalistic. Doing paradiddles and flams and rolls, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I play piano. I play more so piano, keyboards. Had a grand piano. I need to get another one. Gotta have a place to put it though, right? So yeah, right now I'm getting out of everything. I'm simplifying my life. I'm gonna sell everything I got, so I can get back on the road and do my thing. Don't want a house here, and I want multiple houses in the States. So yeah, that's where we at. And do you play? May, do you play? Play a tambourine. I like to make up new instruments and stuff like that. I love the computer stuff, the VSTs and all that stuff like that. Sound fonts, SFZs. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I'm checking your channel out definitely. And you'll see me playing on certain shorts. I'll play a little bit. It's called Piano Thoughts. Well, just weird piano parts. Very weird. These glasses are broke. That's why they look stupid. My camera's always tilted. So this is my style of doing this. Yeah, piano. Yeah, piano. I played mallets when I was in the band in school. I played a do-do-do-do-do-do-do. That's what I want. I want another mallet. But I wanted MIDI. Suggestion box. I wanted MIDI, a MIDI mallet set. Do they make that? That's a good one. Cause yeah, I like Spiral, Gyra, the Weather Report. I like groups like that, jazz, fusion, funk. Americana, I like Mana, whatever you call it. I like those kind of groups. I like weird stuff, man. I like Ephraim Lewis, Jaleesa. I like that kind of stuff. Of course, I like Sade, but she need to come on with some more stuff, man. She need to work with some other artists. Yeah, I like the group that it puts the stuff together, but dude, let's take it a little different. Let's go some other places. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I want to go some other places. I want to see Niagara Falls. I want to see the Nile River. I want to see not the Nile River, but I want to see all that. For AG, okay, America's Got Talent in January. Awesome. Make sure you read those contracts, though. I was trying to be on Missy Elliott's Making the Band or whatever it was called. I read those particular, I read those rules and all the stuff that they want you to surrender to. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to do it. I had to read the rules, though. Yeah. Oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Fishman. Yeah, word up. And I'll check y'all out. Everybody in here, I'm going to check your channel out and check you out, stuff like that. Yeah, I do kind of, it's not sub for sub, but it's mostly sub for sub. If you're underage, I can't follow you. I can't do it. If you're of age, I can deal with you. We're not going in that direction on anything. Yeah. Yeah, deSz'e is for the kids, but deSz'e ain't getting kidded out the game. We're not going to do that one. We're going to keep everything on the up and up. You want to be my friend, I'll be your friend too. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it goes. It's deSz'e, man. deSz'e in the mornings, deSz'e in the evenings, 5 in the morning, 5 in the evening, Central Standard Time. deSz'e coming to you, and I'm playing in your thoughts, in the thought of your mind, which is the thought garden that you reap what you sow, man. Dude, you sow seeds of idiocy, idiocracy. You're going to reap some silly and retarded or stupid stuff. We're not even say the R word. Stupid, reprobated stuff. We're going to say that. And you'll be like, why is he like that? Why, because, hey, that's what he grew up on. So, yeah, we come up with a whole new style of podcast right here. It's a whole new style. This is interactive TV. This is what we were doing back in the 80s. Yeah, it's good to meet you. Maybe I'm saving this one and I'm coming to your thing. Check you out. Yeah, and it's deSz'e Rebucky, deSz'e Ray B, deSz'e. It's just straight deSz'e. I don't know why it's starting to put deSz'e Reb up there anymore. It used to be my call name. It is deSz'e with the apostrophe E. And I might have pressed the wrong button or something like that. So at any rate, yeah, you'll see me playing some stuff on here. I'm cool with other musicians as well. I'm not in the musician loop of the beat makers and all that stuff. I'm not in that loop. I'm not in the recyclers society of recycling stuff. I'm not in that. I'm not in the cooking society of all the guys that are cooks, the chefs and all the line order, short order cooks, all that stuff. Cool. Yeah, but I do all three. I used to do announcements. You can believe that with my voice like this. And now, coming to the stage. I used to do it all. Anyway, thanks for coming through. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for the likes. Y'all got me up already. We on it. I'm up. I'm at it. Bro, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, bro. Appreciate the hearts and all that stuff, the certificates and all that stuff. We'll get the little thing, the little ticker tape going across the screen with the information if you want to donate and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. That'll get me there quicker. Get me to come to your city, come to your town. be performing and stuff like that. We've already talked about some of the things that we'll be doing, and it'll be like a workshop type concert. It's going to be a workshop concert, and I'm looking to meet you guys and sing and play, and I have other people singing for me. My voice is not all that, but and some songs I'm gonna sing them. I'm gonna born in the USA. I got that raspiness now, so I might as well. No, I was born in Germany. No, I wasn't born in Germany. I was born in the United States, but I was shipped to Germany immediately because I was an army brat. My dad was in the army. Grandfather was in the army. My younger brother was in the Navy. I could have joined. I passed the test. No. No. Y'all not finna control me for no 6-7 years. No, I got discipline. I can make my bed and all that, and do training and all that. Give me a job to do what I got to do. Roland and Martin's laughing, man. I didn't know those guys was, still as prominent as they were after the show. They were producing other shows. The Bob Newhart, I think it was Newhart that he put the money behind. Executive producer for a lot of shows, man. A lot of people passed through their TV show and such. A lot of people passing through certain venues on this platform. Catch them if you get to catch them. Like, what's his name? Corduroy Blue. And now you got live music, May Nakamura. I love that name. You got Guy and Shine. You got Shine Dig. You got Guy Bandy. You got all these different groups. You got Eat the Cake. Man, that was weird. I like that. I like weird where they're just going at it. Remind me of a Parliament type thing where the group is behind and the front runner, the rapper, was off the chain. The background rappers and singers, just incredible. Just going in different directions. All these different artists that we see going through different things like Big Jack Storytime and all these other little things that are on. They're not little, they're big. All the artists over in these different places in Canada, artists in Philippines. I mean, that's a ton of art. That's a ton of artists that are talented. It's all outdoors. And it's just a matter of the connection. And I'd love to do some cooperation type grooves where we work on something together or bounce ideas off each other. I'm also a graphic artist. I like to draw. I like to plan things. I like working on computers as well. I like women. I do like women, boy. Not the snooty ones. I only like the good ones, Only the good ones, the good kind. Not the bad and bougies, the good kind. I want the good kind of girl, man. I want that down, and want to be down with me. Yeah, I like that kind of girl. You want to be up with me? Yeah, we're going up. Yeah, we're leveling up. Yes, we're going up on this particular platform. So yeah, everything's on the up and up, man, on the upstroke. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Yeah, definitely. I've done a couple of soliloquies where there's nobody in the chat. There's nobody there, and I just kept going. I kept, a lot of them I wrote I wrote a lot of shows on here, and I needed to write. I needed to learn how to get back into writing. I was into writing it in my head, like lyrics and stuff like that. 'Cause I still remember a lot of my songs, some of the songs. Not so much later on in life, you know. Certain things trigger and be like, remember when we first met, you was so cool. Now that times have changed, now I see that I was the fool. Yeah. You put my heart into, well, I have to say I put my heart now. Now that I understand it wasn't her. It was me. I put my heart into the feeling that I feel. How would I know that she would know that my love was for real? How couldn't you see? No, she can't see. She ain't read minds. So my heart is breaking. But I was blaming the girl at that time. Yeah, we ain't going that direction no more. My heart is breaking? No. My heart is, my ache. Man, I first heard the first time I heard Achy Breaky Heart. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't think you understand. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. I never listened to that song. I never heard it. Heard of it. No, it won awards. Billy Ray Cyrus, made the big thing. Even the diehard country fans, they really didn't embrace it like that. It was pop. Listening to the song took me in a whole nother direction because I really didn't know that song was on. I'm listening to the lyrics I didn't know it was that song, but I'm listening to the lyrics. And by the time we get to the chorus, I'm like, yeah, okay. Listen to the next verse, and I'm like, dude, this dude here, that was some good lyrics, man. Some good lyrics right there. I really didn't pay attention. I'm not what part of the pop world. The cliche pop, all that stuff. I'm not in for that. You can keep all your pop. You can keep the pop. Pop, yes, I understand. But I like the avant-garde. I like the different type of stuff. I like something that somebody like, oh man, I ain't never heard nothing like that before. Oh, you went that way. Oh, you went up the scale and then you scattered into a whole nother scale, or you came back to B flat, that kind of thing. The lyrics are kind of weird or whatever. I like to do that. I like to see a TV show that I've never seen before. Everybody was into it back in the days, but now, look at it now. I'm like, okay, time to listen to certain things, time to reflect and say, hey, I like that. I wasn't really on that. I was young. I was dumb and full of. This show is PG-21. That's why I say I don't play with the kids, man. We're not on that. We're not on that level. We don't do that. No, this is an adult type thing. And even though I know family and friends listening in and stuff like that, and I appreciate y'all. We don't get no nasty. We don't get nasty like that. We just get trivial sometimes. And we do, man. I like a lot of people. Some people don't like me. It's cool. That's cool. Now you can choose who you want to like. I can choose who I want to like and don't like. I like a certain type. And I compromised over the years. I compromised. I straight up compromised, and I learned a hard lesson. That you don't have to compromise. Santa, yeah, I'm Santa today. Hey, I found this jacket. This jacket. Found this jacket. Found a towel. Found the hat. Well, the hat was given. The hat has a team on the back of it, an inscription of a major uh, professional team, and I don't concur. I don't. This is just something that I'm just not into that. I'm not into that. I was into the older company. The newer company, no, I'm just not. Just wasn't in it. Wasn't in it. I root for the other team that pretty much got kicked out of a state, kicked out of a city and a state, and they became another professional team. I don't want to say the name, and yeah, I got the colors on. Yeah. So anyway, we'll let you do the math on that one. Yeah. So Santa Claus, I'm not on Santa Claus team either. I think that is some hell of a crap. Crap Easter bunnies and Halloween things. Does anybody go to Halloween and be Santa Claus? Nobody does that. That's how silly Halloween is. So let's do this. This was a suggestion box yesterday. In yesterday's live, the suggestion box is, let's have another day. Let's put another day on the calendar. Let's not put all that evil stuff, cats and black cats and pumpkins with jack-o'-lantern heads and witches and Draculas and all that stuff. Let's cut that out, okay? Let's stop that. Let's stop that one. Let's have another day, and we'll just call it Masquerade. You get to be something mysterious or animated character or a president, or you can do anything. You can be anybody you want to be. But we're not going to have the ghouls and goblins and ghosts and stuff like that. You can do that too, but that's not going to be the thing. That's all I'm saying. It's not going to be bats and rats and stuff, cats and bats and yeah. We're not talking about that. We're not talking. We're trying to go. We're leveling up. We're trying to do something totally different. We're trying to do something that nobody has done before. Let's go there. Let's get it, man. Let's do something different. Let's get some more holidays, some different holidays, man. That the world can, be on. And I see people overseas and they're doing their thing and they want to mimic this particular culture's thing. Or I feel you, and I think you got a misconception of what some of these particular things are. Same thing as in when, Bob Marley and them was talking about listening to American music in their country. They could barely hear the bass. It was AM radios and stuff. They could barely hear the bass, so they would make up their own bass line to go to the same song and sing the song in their particular way that they wanted to do it. And they resonated with their people, thusly creating reggae, ska, and dance hall and all that stuff like that. But all that came from them trying to interpret what we were doing over here. You better think about what you're going to do to me. It was all in, freedom, freedom. And all this music was just pumping in the United States and America. It was pumping. infectious. It was going all overseas, everything. It was going different places. Some people couldn't hear it correctly, so they interpreted it a different way. Thusly, we have stuff overseas in the English rap groups. Now they sound all alike. Now we all got the same kind of beats and stuff like that. And nah. Now let your culture shine, and let your colloquialisms and your vocals do what it does in your city. Copycat stuff, that's not what's happening, man. It's just not. So let me check in on that. I don't have to look all in the TV. Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. So it says that I'm on, right? It says I'm on, but it's not giving me the thing. I'm not even concerned about it. Oh, there it is. I got airplane mode on. Yes, yes. Yeah, and I get to put something in the chat. It's working now. It's working. Yeah, I like weird movies like Beach Street. Just because it was different. It was different from anything we ever seen. Breaking 1 and 2. Now you go back and look at Breaking again. And look at Body Rock again. Look at it again. Look at the pilot again. Look at Beach Street again. You will notice an overtone, an undertone of some subliminal things in those shows. You get to a point where you can be that clever with something that will demise a society or an ideology that might not be as common. These were seeds that they were putting in those movies. There's certain little things that I was like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to put that in there. You didn't have to do that. No, you didn't have to do that either. Some albums are like that too. And to get commissioned to do and put certain things in the show, certain things in the program and stuff like that, you got to say these keywords or whatever. You got to add more of this, add more of that. Add some more yellow, or don't say the R word. Don't say the N word. Don't say the, man, come on, man. Now everybody's sensitive about certain things, but you couldn't play some of these old shows, these old cartoons. Some of this stuff has got that stuff in it. It's not politically correct. It's politically challenging. I'll say that. Challenging at its most. And you gotta be able to decipher these things or get somebody to help you break it down. The first phase of this particular platform, it's okay, and then the second phase was more so anything for a like, anything for attention. Look what I can do. It was always something crazy, man. It was almost idiocracy, idiocratic. Are you idiocratic? You can join the idiocratic campaign, idiocracy campaign. So yeah, no, they had to put rules. Remember, they monetized everybody. I could have used that money, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been doing nothing silly and stupid, but I could have used that money at that time. But then again, I needed to see some other things happen in the world, in life, in the music, entertainment business. I needed to see what happened. I needed to see. I would have been caught up. Gee, I would have been in there. I would have been in there like swimwear, B. And I'm glad I didn't, man. I'm glad I'm good, man. I'm God. God is good. All the time, God is good. That's what we say when you're in a bad situation. You just say, hey, God is good all the time because he is good. And he is. And he also says he is a terrible God as well. He said that in the Bible. And sometimes he can be terrible. Whoa! Tear you up, tear you to shreds. So you must fear God. That's point blank. He is man, the master of the tempest. And he can take you to good, to higher heights, upwards, baby. And then he can pull his hands off and you're riding a free fall down. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going to be. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why these bad things keep happening to me. Yeah, that's why. So, yeah. So I'm not religious. I'm just, hey, I use some of the doctrine. Some of the doctrinization is helpful. Some of it is ruling. But then again, hey, I digress, but I progress as well. As in saying, I'm happy who I am and who I be. Who I be. I'm deSz'e, deSz'e from Tejas, man. I'm doing my thing. I'm about to, you know, stay with it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stay with it. Stick to the plan, stick to the outcome. Stick to it. It's cold. Yeah, I got my Santa Claus coat on. It's cold, G. It's cold. This is the first, I guess, the early freeze of the year, of the season. Not the year. It was freezing in February. It was ridiculous cold. I don't think my blood can take that anymore. I'm getting, up there. So yeah, we've said that before. We're not gonna say that anymore. We're done with that. We're done with that, baby. Gotta get stronger, gotta get tougher. Kid stuff. Reinvent kid stuff. Let's go back to when things were cool and fun. Let's look at those subconscious ideologies that may have been put in some of our things. The toy gun, the baby doll, toy handcuffs. Come on, man. Stop. Stop. It's too much. Too much. Now you got Barbie with tattoos and stuff. I feel you, man. I feel you. It's like y'all do that before y'all do the black Barbie or the Mexican Barbie or the Afghanistani Barbie. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop. It's all, it's and teachers on it. Hey, these people, and hey, go make your own comic figures and do your own comic book. Do your own animated series. Make your own music. Do your own TV show. Do your own movies. Make your own games. Now, all of a sudden, pickleball is #1 for eye injuries. Number 4 in the world for eye injuries. Pickleball sport. Come on, man. So when we get something new, now you're criminalizing it. You're evilizing it. And yeah, I mean, some of the stuff is cool, some of the stuff is not. Some of the stuff needs to change. Some of the stuff needs to be rearranged. Whatever happened to the black girl on Roland Martin and the black guy who always was kicking high in the sky like, you know, who was he? You know, I like Artie. I like all the other people, Ruth Buzzy and my homegirl, man, I like them. I really like her. And yeah, it's a lot of people, man. So many people still around and so many people are not, man. We have a time machine, man. Let me go back and see some of these people, man. So many people in my family. I want to see how they really are. You know what I'm saying? I would like to go back. So where's the time machine? You got all these other little inventions. Where's that time machine at? Back to the Future. Bring me back, man. Where's Back to the Future 6 or 7, whatever it is? Michael's still here. We got other actors that can play different parts. You got enough makeup and all this technology where you can recreate. You can AI a character. What are you writers doing? Are y'all writing still? Yeah, you're writing, but you're not writing with the passion. We need the passion back. We need the passion back. So yeah, I'm gonna check out the Homegirl site, and I'm building my site as well. We're paying for something that I ain't even used. Paying 2 or 3 different companies, and I'm not even using it. I'm not using it because I'm so busy doing this. It's nerve-wracking. It is nerve-wracking. It is liberating as well, though. So you tap the good with the bad. You can't knock that off. I can't knock it. I like it. This is a good time and a good day. I mean, if Earl Nightingale said this is the best time that we've ever had in history, do what you do. Do it good, though. That's why hey, that's part of the day is editing video. Definitely editing video, because I just can't. I'm just not gonna put it out. It's looking any kind of way. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not. Some things I, drop on live. Hey, the phone's filled up and tablet filled up and the other devices filled up. And I'm like, I gotta have the time to take all of it off and put it on the hard drive to chop it up. It has to take time, but sometimes I'll guerrilla it. Just press play, press record. That's how I did back when I was doing my music. It wasn't even have the lyrics, just music. Standing on top of a chair, belting out the lyrics. That was the lyrics to the song. Beautifully made. freestyle element, beautifully made. If I wrote it, I would have wrote it like that. So that's kind of where I get a little bit of my style from being a young guy, just winging it. But winging it good though. You only got one track to record, or two tracks to record, or three tracks to record on, four. So lyrics got to come out in one take. Hey, you got what you gonna sing, deSz'e? Yeah. Oh, just put it on. Just put it on. Oh my goodness, that's great, deSz'e. That was, man, dude. You're pretty good at this. Thanks. I appreciate it. Appreciate that, man. I have to put my best foot forward. And like I said the other day, was, hey, I was rehearsing, going at the same time another person was singing or rapping or whatever, and doing a whole nother cadence to the same beat, but not doing what they're doing. I'm doing my own thing. That's something I like to do. I like to do my own thing. I'm that kind of dude. So yeah, we appreciate y'all coming out, man, checking your boy out. I'm on this thing doing it. Voice comes out crazy sometimes. Yeah, good questions y'all had, man. Good questions. But I like to go everywhere that I can without being in harm, you know what I'm saying, harm's way. I like to go see them. I like to teach the world to sing perfect harmony. Like to buy the world a Coke. Yeah. That's the song I sing. Woo. Yeah, I like to sing. I like to dance. I like to draw. I like to give speeches and all that stuff. I like to doctor on things, make things better, fix it, modify it, change things out. That light, they was giving those lights away. I had like 20 of them. That was that light project I had early part of the year. And I kept 2 of them. And there was 1 bulb left. And it is a very bright light. I couldn't imagine all 3, I think it's 3 bulbs in that. Yeah. I couldn't imagine all 3 bulbs. That 1 bulb is so bright. So I guess it's in a high-rise type of warehouse. Those are warehouse or lighting for stage. It's called video essence. It's a heck of a light, man. And the lights, they don't snap in. They just push in, and any kind of vibration could knock them out. Or if you just barely touching the pin, it could start a fire. I'm like, I better not have that plugged up at all times. But very bright light. The fluorescent bulb or whatever, they do not make those anymore. And for the U.S., they've outlawed light bulbs, the old incandescent light bulbs. Now you have to have an LED going into the future. So we're going up. Yeah, we're going up. We're going up. Some things are good. Some things are still on the fence. But some things are good though. I can't be mad at that. It would have prevented a lot of, fires back in the day if we had LED back then. How many people lampshade caught fire or had a cover on top of the light or something leaned on that light bulb and it just burned the whole place down. That kind of stuff. It's a wild world, man. But we're on the upward trail. Yeah. We're definitely on the upward trail. He's on a downward spiral. I ain't trying to ride that ride with you. And right here, closing in on the end of this particular one. Appreciate y'all coming out, man. This was cool. Keep it short and funky. Yeah, that was cool to meet. Too Short. That was a cool cat, man. I like that guy. Met him a couple times. Huh? Let's see if we can unplug this. Still have a little charge. We got a little charge. Yeah, man. Yay, team. Turn that hotspot off. Because that be eating up battery time too, is that hotspot. So yeah, and we'll hit it like that, man. We're going out with a bang, baby. Banger, banger, banger. But it was cool to meet some people today. That was cool. I wasn't ready for that. Definitely wasn't ready for that. Be surprised on all those different things you get on these particular channels. And so many different people out here. You got the bad, you got the good, you got the in-between. The people that just don't know, people that are learning. You're just learning different things. And we're learning from each other. So hopefully this music gets better. We don't sound like we're on the same song no more. But we all have parts to the song that plays in different ways. Reaches more people than it ever reached before. That goes with writing. Not reinventing. It's kind of like reinventing the wheel. Sometimes, man, reinvent that sucker. Sometimes, yeah, imitation, a copycat, yeah, it's kind of flattering, right? Oh, yeah, we did it like so-and-so, yeah. That's the way we do it, man. We do it like this around here. Sometimes. Sometimes that could be good. Yeah, you fell off beat, but baby boy, you lost it. Happy Sunday as well, Nadine. All right. Hey, I appreciate you coming through. And say what's up to Brooke and all them. I'm coming through. Got to give me some breakfast, I guess. Yeah. We on. I think it's about breakfast time in the wild world of sports. I need to go get some cheese and some eggs. There's a lot of stuff I got to do, man. Because I ain't been to the market in a while. Engulfed by this work so much. And then living in somewhat of fear of buying too much and being a slave to the work. Which we've got to get some play in there. Got to get some play in there, some time where I'm not thinking about logistics all the freaking time. I have to switch up gears. So yeah, that's where I'm at. This was helpful. I enjoy meeting people and such like that. Enjoy all you guys coming back and saying hi to me and stuff like that. I appreciate that. Thank you guys, man. This doesn't work without you. So I'd be on here just soliloquying it up. Even a commentary on the commentary. Yeah. So yeah, this makes it interesting. I like those questions. The question we had earlier today on the earlier podcast was the early thing. Well, what difference does that make? Why do you have to do it that way? You know, I had to explain that. You know, I've had somebody ask me that question before, and I showed them this new technique. And with that new technique, yeah, there's got to be some explanations. Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Why did you copy and paste the course? That ain't me, bro. That ain't me. I know better. I know better. If you feel me, you feel me. And that's just point blank. You'll press a 1 in the chat if you feel me. But yeah, I'm not concerned. I'm not concerned with idiocracy and idiosyncrasies and idiot logic. I'm not, no. I just go against the grain. Sometimes I ride with the grain, but I change up the grain just to see what else we can do. Quinoa. I don't know if I'm saying that word right, but I'm gonna look it up. And also something that was said on Brandon Palm Beach is one of his panels was is an Asian, I believe it was an Asian hot sauce that I need to be ready to try and cook with. So they're very distinctive in taste. And I like sriracha, it's different. It starts with an H. And I think I recorded it. I recorded the screen because I want to go back. I don't think I spelled it right, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, some things I'm still trying. There's a lot of plants that come from Mexico that I don't even know what the usage for it is. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I'm trying to do. A lot of things that I'm trying to be and be part of. I want to partake, and it's just one of those things, man. This particular one, this today here is like a put it together type. Stay on the path, but still experiment. And I think that's the main thing we're on. It's more of an experimental kick. Trying new styles, trying stuff that they say it works or whatever. I can't trust AI for everything now. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I will not. I'll tell you what I will do is keep it funky and fresh, man. I do it all the time, man. 5 to 5. Central time. Central Standard Time. Yes. Scrap TV is deSz'e, man. And I came back with it, man. We'll count it down from here. We'll count it down. We're talking about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. And then I'll cut the other one going upwards. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Like that, in that order. Be mad at me, because I do it different every time. I try to do something. And it's challenge the mind. Challenging the mind. I'm messing around in your thought garden. Things that make you say, oh. That's where it's at, man. So yeah, we appreciate y'all coming through. That's the end of this particular program. We have had a good one. Met some new people. Hey, it's cool. Saw some other people come back. That's great. I'll be in some other people's chat doing it. Little money on the account. We can do that too. Like to make some serious moves on a Sunday, which is not. It's not far-fetched. You know, you got to go to the bootleg on Sunday. It's not far-fetched. It's an actual thing, and it can be done. Oh yeah, it can be done. It can be done. One Sunday, I mean, it's been a couple of good Sundays where, and this is a bonus here. This is a bonus. It's some Sundays where you do better than a regular day. Things can land in the right way. Of course, your preparedness allows you to do more. Spontaneous things can happen, and you got more than you thought you would, and you could take it to the bootleg. But you know, if you hold on one more day, you get the regular price. You get the better price. But you going for day to day, you having to get this out of your system, out of your vehicle, out of your backyard, out of your warehouse. Yeah, you got to get it out. There's more tomorrow. There's more that comes tomorrow. There'll be bigger fish to fry. There's too many fish in the sea. Too many sea in the. Yeah. Woo. What? Yeah, I used to make all the sounds and stuff. With my mouth and my voice, my vocal cords. We used to do the Star Wars, like shooting laser guns, and I used to do all that, man. Talking like a little a munchkin or something. Just did different voices and stuff. I was on it. And I could sound like certain people too. I could mimic people's voices. Boy, I was on it, man. What an adventure. I'm going to say that. I'm not going to say the other word. The L word. What an adventure. What a talent. I'd irritate some people. Oh my God, he sounds exactly like me. I'm like, yeah, thought I might be able to transfer that talent into something that people can enjoy. It's all good, man. It's all good, though. I experienced it. I've seen it. I've done it. Impersonations on the phone to get out of certain things. Yeah, I did it successfully and it wasn't caught. I did it. And yeah, could have got some harm to me in certain situations. But no, we're not on that tip. We on the up and up, pushing it upwards. We're going upwards in an upward motion, in an upward fashion. So yeah, we're recycling. We're recycling. I'm on the up and up, man, with this. And we'll get back to being in a situation where I can control and see what's what. Is it daylight savings time? Did it not happen? Are we doing it this year? this second part of the year, just leave the clocks like they are, man. I'm getting used to that nighttime, morning look. I like that. Just leave it like it is. Quit changing, throwing everybody off. I know. I do like gaining an hour. But like having jet lag or something, I'm like, no, dude. Leave it like it is. And let's just say worldwide. And that was a worldwide suggestion box. Let's just have a time everybody got the same time. Okay? You go to work at 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3 o'clock in the morning everywhere. It might be dark. It might be light. Just everybody get the same time. Sun come up different. The sun, hey, the earth rotates and the sun and the moon and all those different things. Let's leave. Let them do what they do. Whatever time it is what time it is, period. Now, who's going to have a major time? We're going to start in England. We're going to start, in Hawaii time or what are we going to do? How are we going to do that? Since we're renaming peninsulas and Gulf. The Gulf, his boy came in and renamed the Gulf of Mexico. He was something else. So do away with the time and put the time as one thing. If it's 12 o'clock and it's dark in the afternoon, it's afternoon here and then it's dark over there, then that's what time it is. That way we all just on the same clock. Yeah, you just adjust and just say, hey, that's what time it is. And, you put up with it, and it'll be like daytime over there, and it's nighttime over here, and that's just what that is. Ain't no Eastern nothing, no Pacific nothing, no Central nothing. All one time, man. Suggestion box. Oh, I got to see that midnight sun in Alaska. I got to see that, man. I like that. Yeah, these things will cause a lot of issues, but hey, I think we're big enough to handle it, especially the daylight saving time. It just let you know, and leap year. Let you know this stuff is not perfect. All this stuff, these calendar Julius Caesars and all these things that they did back then. Some of it works, some of it don't, man. It just don't. So hey, we gotta make it where it just goes. Yeah, just go. Just go with the territory. Yeah. Check that song out again. Listen to that again. If you get a chance, listen to the song, the group that I produced called Foster Home. And that food for thought, man. That's a heck of a song, man. Heck of a song, man. That first verse, man. Second and the third verse, these are three different guys coming from 3 different angles, 3 different walks of life. Could be 3 different age groups. Very interesting how they came up with that. And they got cooperated and come with a different story. Heck of a lyric. Probably my favorites off the EP and the album. That is the album mix that you are listening to if you listen to it. The EP mix is totally different. The remix and the slowed down version is totally different. Each version, I make them different. I don't give you the same thing. Let's say a song was on the EP. Song was on the single. Yeah, you want that single to be the same hit that you heard, right? Yeah, but there'll be another version of it on the record. That that single might be on there, but there'll also be another version of it, and there'll be another interpretation of that. Because songs grow with me; they grow. Every performance is not going to be the same. I'm not going to be performing at the rate that you want me to perform at. You want that hit, and the record company wants you to perform that song just like it's made. No, we're not doing it. We're going to do it the way we feel it. And we feel the crowd, and the crowd wants more, we give them more. They want encore, we give them encore. They want nice and easy, we'll do it nice and easy. They want it slowed down, we'll slow it down. They want it with no drums, we'll give them no drums. You want an acapella, we'll go acapella, baby. We're here for the people, man. I don't come and do no wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and run out your city and say, oh man, we kicked the crap out of it. We did that particular show. That was beautiful, man. We enjoyed that. Thank you, Kansas. Thank you, Meridian. Thank you, Ecuador. You know, whatever it is. There's a bonus right there. There's a bonus right there. There's another bonus. It's PSS. And we'll stop right here. That last bonus is it. Yeah, and I feel you. Happy new month too. Yeah, good evening and good morning, good evening. Yes, yes. Like and share. Oh, yes, indeed. Yeah, thanks, Bedrina. Beriana, I love it. Thank you. Been checking you out a lot. But hey, I'm appreciating it. Thank you guys for coming through. Yeah, I'm at the end of this particular program, but I've definitely done it. Here's the extra bonus. The extra bonus is this. Some of your artists that, you know, that play live music or whatever, and such, they tear up a little harder in certain towns. They jam extra hard. The show in Arkansas is not going to be the same show in Jackson, Mississippi, or up in Oregon. It's not going to be the same show. The acoustic's going to be different or whatever. Or you can say Sacramento, or you can say Rhode Island. The show's going to be different, man. I just know that for sure. Or something's going to get cut off. Something's not going to be played. Something's going to be warranted. Something's not going to be allowed. Something, you know, certain parts of the world and states, or they like certain things, or they like certain things off your project. Your TV show has to be adapted for overseas. They don't get the jokes. Same thing with stuff that comes from over in England. And I can watch Chef all I want to. Some of those jokes I'm not going to get. I watched Benny Hill. 4 episodes of Benny Hill last night. Or this morning. And some of those jokes that go over my head. Some of them I'm now, because I watched it when I was a kid, and now I'm watching it now. And I still don't get some of the jokes. That's some stuff from overseas. And those are, you know, references to things that happened in their lifetime over there. Same thing over here. We've gotten so good with understood that, oh, this is a joke. Ha ha ha, everybody's laughing. No, everybody don't get that joke. You need to put a reference to what you're talking about in the joke. so we understand, so we comprehend, so we can choose to laugh or not laugh at that particular joke. A lot of TV shows and movies and music and all that stuff and poetry and all that, it's like they just understand you. That's why some of the stuff is not going anywhere. It's going and it's hitting the fence and it's falling down. It's just not getting promoted. It's not getting pumped up. Everybody cannot relate to it. The people that can relate to it, you're not even relating to them anymore. You're just jumping the gun and running with scissors and thinking, yeah, oh, they're gonna love this. No. We're gonna have some test crowds, and you're gonna have to get out there and meet the people, man. You gotta get out there and do it. You gotta get some feedback. You're gonna have to rewrite a couple things. You're gonna have to change. Some of that's got to be changed, man. No, not on my clock. Not in my house, Matumbo. See how I did that? Not in my house. The Matumbo, the basketball player, who had the commercial. Somebody was doing something, he come and slap it out their hand. Not in my house, like he's playing defense and he's playing basketball. Even though he's in somebody's office and they're turning in a paper or something that they are filing. Not in my house, pops it out their hand. You know, we get the point in that. He was in his basketball attire, his gear, his athletic wear. And these guys are in shirt and ties in the office. And here comes this 7-foot something giant basketball player in your office slapping stuff out of your hand. There is a reference to that. That's why that was so funny. But now we're going so fast, man. We're not putting the quality into the stuff to where they're like, I'm like, hey, I gotta ask my son or ask, somebody else might be from that region or whatever. What does he mean by it? What does he mean when he said that? What does that mean? And I'm like, then I get the interpretation. Oh, okay. And I still don't get it. I'll be like, you're gonna have to tell me again and tell me what does that reference to? And was that a big show back in the day? Was that big overseas? Or was that big in that particular region? There were albums that came out we never got. You know, we got the Motown. Some of the Stax and some of the other companies, they were good in their regions. But the other regions didn't get that. They didn't get it. They didn't take well to it. Maybe the test market, maybe the budget fell short. Something did. Something happened. I'm gonna need an explanation, buddy. Okay? And anything I gotta explain, man, I'll explain it to you. I ain't mad at you. You ain't finna catch me up on nothing. I'm covering my bases. I ain't got time to be playing with you. I'm giving you the real. That's what this is about. That's why I came on here. That's why I like this. You talk about go back to what you was doing. Going back to what you was doing. What made you come to this particular platform? What was your passion? What was your goal? Did you have a goal? Or you just playing around? Because if it's that, it's cool. Whatever you wanted to do with this, you came on to educate, you came on to minister, you came on to sing, you came on to play games, you came on to promote a political character or caricature. You came on to make friends, or you came on to meet that special someone that's now your significant other for the rest of your life. You need to come on here to P and O. Yeah, I told you. We talking about PG-21. I said the P. I said the P. And yeah, and man, ain't that a good one? That's a good one to tie in right there. That's my man from KMD, and who came up with that song. I like to come along with you, but I have one problem. See, I've got my no, he said, I got my dun 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 dun, but I can't find my, and it's MC Light's dang ho. I'm like, God dang ho. I'm like, what? What kind of, and then it's down, no, 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 and then the music that's that old R&B song. I mean, old rhythm and blues song that they took, and I'm like, dude, that is incredible. With the MC Light cutting in and the Sesame Street character, I like to come along with you. And man, yeah, the use of that word. Yeah, it's a word, y'all, and it's the actual thing, and it's the actual phase that you can get into. So yeah, PG-21 when it comes to that. I'm always gonna push one of those in. Once a week. Not every show, not every podcast. It's once a week. Just to remind you, that's a word. It's not a bad word in Jamaican either. So anyway, we're doing it, man. Blessings to Jamaica. Blessings to anybody that's going through turmoil right now with inclement weather, freaks of nature happening, and it's so much stuff happening. If they're messing with the forks, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. Let nature do its thing, man. Because we're causing too much problems now. It's too much. It's too much. Send aid and it happens again. It's crazy, man. This is crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, well, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Thank you. Mariana, I like that. Thank you coming through, babe. Appreciate y'all, man. All of y'all coming through. Nadine. My new friend, May. We'll be checking her out shortly. And we'll play some of that stuff in the background while I'm working. I do want to hit the spot today and be all I can today. Got a meeting at 8. What is it, 8:30, 7:30? Got a meeting to go to, and I'll see you guys out in the streets, man. That's how we do, man. That's how we do. Yeah, I'll turn the lights back on, man. I ain't scared of y'all, man. I ain't scared of y'all, dog. Junkyard, dog. Boy, said I had the Santa Claus on today. Yeah, the backwards Santa. The new breed of Santa Claus. Got 2 hats on. So yeah, I do it different. Every time you see it, it's gonna be something different every time. It's just what that's my MO, my modus operandi, my mode of operation. That's how I do it. Okay, if you don't like it, motivated to source. If you don't like it, you just go on, swipe on. It's going on. Because we talk about the Lord over here. I'm like, yeah, do that. Do that. I like that. Give the trolls their altar call quickly. And that's real though. You gotta be adamant sometimes. Sometimes you gotta say what it is. And the guy coming there with the name, with that came in with that vicarious, not vicarious. I would say that was loosely chosen word to be calling yourself on this platform. And I'm like, dude, I don't appreciate that, man. You can go on with that one. Say something crazy, remove the words, man. You know, some of y'all remove your own words. But hey, man, I'm not even, we try to keep everything on the up and up over here. And that's the same thing. I'm trying to do me. And I can only be me, man. I could act like somebody else, but I'm not. I could do something like somebody else is doing, maybe successfully, maybe not, mostly not. Let me do what I do best, and let's see where we meet. See where we meet. How can we put this together? How can we make something together? Go on tour. Be ready for the space station when they get the space station set up. We can go and be up there and be artistic and perform and all that stuff. Let's hook up, man. Let's do this. Let's do it. So yeah, indeed, man. Props to everybody who's having birthday weekends and all that stuff like that. Celebrated for a week. That is a good idea. I wouldn't have had to make up a half birthday. I celebrate my half birthday because my birthday was during holidays. I was like, no, y'all not finna skip my birthday. I'm making sure it was during school, so I got all the accolades, all the little gifts, all the little cake, and so I still see him Facebook. Facebook was like, hey, happy birthday to so-and-so, such and such, and la la la. And I'm like, okay, I forgot. I told him that was my birthday. But it's a reminder of what I did when I was young. So I always celebrated my half birthday, man, after like second, third grade. Yeah, I kind of figured I was getting the booty end of the stick by not having my birthday during the school on a weekend or something. I'm like, no, dude, no. If it just lands the wrong, I'll change the date and make it on such and such date so it lands on a good day. Check the almanac. How many people are checking the almanac when you plan a party? I've seen a couple parties get rained out in the last 2 weeks. It's raining and the weatherman got it wrong, but I remember we used to have the almanac and you could see what the patterns usually would be. Sometimes it would be wrong. Sometimes that almanac be right on. It'd be perfect. I'm like, what? They predicted that. Interesting. So yeah, we're at the end of the particular show. I appreciate y'all coming through. Thanks. Good morning to you. Good morning to them. Good morning to us. Good morning to we. Good morning. Good evening. Good afternoon. In that order. Because I'm still up. And yesterday I woke up right before the 5 and was up too long. So yeah, I got some rest the other night. So anyway, I'm happy, man. Yeah, but this dude, the black guy on Roland and Martin, the dancing, kicking guy, he always kicks his feet up in the air. That guy is pretty freaking cool. I don't know, did he go on to do any other projects or what? And the black girl and the black woman, did she go on there and do some things? Other than that, did I see her in some movies? Didn't know that was her? Because everybody on this Roland Martin thing were stars. They were in other shows. I know they were. Especially with Bookman. My man, he was something else. He had that Ed McMahon impersonation. He had that down. And probably not so popular in the community, but he was a staple. He got us in. He was our affirmative action in Hollywood at that time. And yeah, he did his thing. He did his thing. Buffalo butt. So yeah, man, we had it, man. We did it. 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 We out of here, man. We talk to y'all in a minute. Be back on at 5 o'clock this evening. Boom, boom, boom. Pop, pop, pop. La, la, la. Ka, ka, ka. Out of here. Pesos.